And you know who I miss in all these fights now, which is nowhere to be seen, it seems like, is Don King. Don King used to be right in the front and
that's a good
waving his American flag. The dude's like pushing 80.
Whatever happened to him?
I told you he's like a senior citizen. So Don, he's still around, but I just think he's not, or maybe like some of today's fighters are smart enough to just not do business with him. They're like, hey, you know what? He's fucked over the last, I don't know, 175 fighters that he managed. Why would I not be 176? Like,
well, apparently he's retired.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, apparently Tyson sued him for fucking.
Oh, everyone's sued him.
Yeah, apparently he won a lot of money off of him.
Sure. Did he ever actually pay him? Because he didn't. The reason why I said it because he didn't pay him the first time. So why would he pay him when he loses in the lawsuit? Like, oh, okay, I'll write you a check right now. Like,
yeah,
checks in the mail.
Yeah, it's interesting, but yeah. So apparently the guy's like semi-retired.
Don King Promotions is still going. I mean, that's
Actually, no. It says on here that he has not promoted a fight in actually several years.
Interesting. So
yeah,
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, she's from Cleveland. I didn't know.
Oh, absolutely.
That.
That's where that's where he served time at. You know, he's the most successful convicted murderer in like the history of America. Seriously, like he's worth, I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars.
150 million, according to Wikipedia.
Really, I feel like it'd be more than that.
He lost a lot of money. Remember, like, he hasn't made money for a while. He lost a decent amount from Tyson. So I'm thinking,
he just had so many fighters and so many. I just figured he'd always have that money rolling in, controlling the contracts, and it was just almost like residual.
Well, I watched an amazing documentary. It was called Uppity. It was about Willie T. Ribbs, the black race car driver, and Don King actually represented him during a certain kind of time period. And he said, and this is where you get an idea of how Don King was able to screw over all the boxers.
This race was incredulous.
Well, it was. It was incredulous. It was outlandish. It was infuriating. But he said, like, part of the agreement that he signed is an unlimited expense account.
Who had it?
Don King. You signed a contract with Don King. You signed one part of it was an unlimited.
I've heard something about that.
Expense account that is unquestionable.
Well, it was not just that, but one fighter was talking about, and I can't remember who the fighter was. One of the guys who was suing Don King.
Mm-hmm.
God, who was that now? But he was like, part of the contract was like, you had to take on like one of Don King's sons as like your, like, I don't know, like personal assistant or trainer, and his salary was like 150 a year. His cut was like a huge percentage of the purse. And then like another thing was you had to take on Don's trainers, and they got a huge cut out of the purse or something like that. And it was like, damn, like when it was all said and done, the actual guy that done the fighting, you know, in a big fight, walked away with like 27 grand.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, he was able to get away with it, but I think
how did my cornerman make more money than I did? That should be your first fucking clue that maybe something's awry. But you know, he was suing Don King. Everyone sued Don King.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that, though. I mean, with record companies and how much. I know,
but even by like
Don King
shady
standards,
like shady standards,
bad.
Don King was like known for like being. Well, again, I haven't seen him, you know, Don King. Probably the last time I remember seeing him publicly that I can recall was a couple years ago when he was doing a photo op with Trump. I don't know if Trump had won the presidency yet. It was either he was still campaigning or Trump had just won. Maybe it was the inauguration, but it was like Don King and Trump. And he was,
Make America Great Again.
He had like red hat on. Don King. He's waving the flag around like, I back Trump. And then, by the way, you know you still owe me that money, motherfucker. Like,
hey, he still owes me $20.
Trump Plaza, you guys went bankrupt, and you know, shit
all in America.
Well,
all in America.
So, I think one time Mike Tyson was saying that he saw Don King somewhere in public, and Don tried to like apologize or make up with him or whatever. You know, Don King did, and he was like, "If you don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Like, I'm going to fucking kill you if you come near me." And Don King was like, "Okay."
All in America.
He was like, Tyson like that's the last time I saw Don King. Like, if you come near me, I'm going to end your life. So
that's hilarious.
But no, I mean, yeah.